active-le. Alors sinon, tu vas dans le paramètre. Et ben alors c'est dans tes paramètres, ouais, paramètres du PC. Le play. Tu veux que je te dise? Genre attends. C'est... tu vas dans... Ta play, elle est en français? Oh, grosse merde. Alors c'est dans streaming et partage en gros. Partage et streaming. Tu y es. Et il y a audio. Alors partage audio. Paramètres du partage audio. Normalement tu devrais voir. Ou un truc dans le genre. Voilà. Et t'as 3 options. Voilà. Bah normalement c'est bon.
300 cochons.
Ok. Bah normalement on n'entend pas voilà.
De base.
Normalement on entend. Ça roule. Ça doit être tellement ignoble, je vais regarder après. Parce que ce jeu, ça bouge toujours, tu sais.
Je vais aller
Hein?
J'ai une lumière dans mon téléphone.
Damn.
Ah bah tiens, les robots que je te parlais, que je déteste, ils sont là. C'est la page.
Franchement, ça va, il y a eu pire.
C'est pas dégueulasse? Putain, c'est chelou. Ah merde, je vais me retrouver au top. C'était comment? Ouais, c'est ça, il faut pas que j'y rentre avant. Je me souviens, tu sais ce que j'avais fait cette quête? Parce qu'en fait, cette quête, faut battre un mob. Et j'avais battu le mob en fait avant d'aller chercher la quête en haut, avant d'aller parler au monsieur qui te dise ouais il faut que tu tues le bonhomme. Tu vois. Enfin, par contre je vais mettre ma monture ici sinon elle va se faire défoncer. Mais le jeu tu le verrais en vrai à quel point il est magnifique.
You're Three-Toe Huadiv, right? Vanasha sent me. What happened?
I got hips and promised us treasure. Clear a path for the royals, she said. Sneak past the garrison and skewer a few watches. Hardly a bother. Little did we know there was a damned monstrosity lurking underground. When will I learn not to gawk at skinny girls?
Why do you think Vanasha swindled you?
My crew came to Sunfall because we heard the bounties were fat. She offered us the fattest one of all, enough to retire on. It's my own damned fault for taking the bait. Should have known I'd end up with a rupture in my useful pots.
So Vanasha needed safe passage for Nasadi and Itamen, but it didn't work out?
She made it sound so sweet and easy. Find the best path to the lake, make sure it's safe. What could go wrong? Turns out, a lot. Like bloody murder in the grinding jaws of a heinous death beast.
Something attacked you from underground.
Oh, you picked that up, did you? I wondered why the Shadow Kaja didn't pay attention to the pass. Well, they don't need to. A rock-eating demon guards it for them. It tunnels in the dirt, breaks through the earth, and blasts rocks from its stinking face. I barely escaped. My comrades weren't so lucky. I might shed a tear if they weren't all cutthroats and cheaters.
Vanasha will be here soon with Nasadi and Itamen. I've got to destroy that thing in the pass before they arrive.
You're not too bright, are you? Well, we didn't last long against it, but I'll tell you what I know. It has armor everywhere, a little less at the rear. And when it goes underground, it will lose track of you if you're quiet. You might even be able to keep it from going under altogether if you hit its big crooked arms hard enough. That's all I can offer, friend. I promise to look solemn at your funeral before I hit the bar.
J'avais quoi contre les tenues au cac? Et celle-là. Oh, 60 au cac. Bon, en vrai, la tenue au cac, c'est celle-là. Faut pas que je cherche. La meuf, elle fait pas chier. Elle prend
Save this
l'armure
for
la plus
later.
puissante. Let's go. What? Oui, il prend pas le... Ah si, il l'a pris. Il prend pas, il prend le... Ah mais en fait il fait que me coincer là, je peux rien faire. Ah t'es bloqué du coup. Allez sors.
Stay still! Moi je comprends le jeu et je me fais un boss au calme, tu sais. All right, new.
T'as vu en fight comment ça doit pixeliser de ouf.
Bon, bah oui, sûr, mais bon, c'est
Ah,
bien.
par contre, est-ce que... Putain, il est tout gelé, je vois pas les parties. Ah, voilà. Non, c'est mort.
No room. Keep that for later.
By the radiant sun, I can't believe it. I thought that evil rock chewer would grind you up. After that miracle, all we can do is wait. Vanasha will be here soon, along with a boat that'll take the royals across the lake.
Hmm. Tu vas voir, là, la cinématique est sympa, je crois.
Voyons voir ça.
Après, le combat, c'est pas mal, non?
Ah, little huntress. Glad you accepted my invitation to play bodyguard. Where are your men, Huadiv? It looks like something chewed you up and spat you out.
That's pretty much exactly what happened.
The way is clear. Can we go?
I like how you always cut to the chase. In this case, literally. It won't be long before you're followed. Don't be afraid, Your Radiance. We've got excellent protection.
En plus, je vois rien avec mon écran derrière moi, là. Ah,
Oh
voilà,
dear.
là, j'y vois.
Here come the Shadow Carja, and they're very angry with me.
I'll hold them off.
Very noble of you, but when I start a fuss, I like to finish it. Not that your assistant isn't welcome. Huadiv, get Itaman and his mother to the shore. Carefully. So it comes to this. I must say, after 2 years under the heel of these zealots, I'm ready to extract a little blood. Some traps would be nice. Here they are.
Ah d'accord, ils sont déjà là.
Shall we?
J'adore.
For later.
Ah merde, j'ai raté ce jeu là.
Well, that was entertaining. More of the bastards. Get ready.
Forget about traveling light.
Mon héros qui ne ramasse jamais quand j'appuie, ça c'est insupportable. Train d'arbre, c'est...
Non.
I don't want to jinx it, but we might be in the clear. A bit late, aren't we, gentlemen?
Sorry, ma'am. The boat's waiting.
Damn, I spoke too
bah
soon.
voilà.
This one's mine. Get to the boat.
You know, this time I think I might be out of my league. If anything happens to her, I will be very cross.
We're not going anywhere.
Ok, un gueule d'orage, fort bien. Tout va bien. C'est parti. Est-ce que je peux le hacker? merde, je l'ai pas pété. Où est-ce qu'on le pète ce truc?
Okay.
Mais qu'est-ce que... Pourquoi il y a un bandit là? What the fuck?
Get going. The boat is waiting for you. The boat's waiting. Go!
Il faut que je... mette mon truc, là.
Not
là,
exactly
c'est
a
beau.
royal barge, is it? Oh well, defectors can't be choosers. Let's get aboard, shall we? You've done a good thing. Maybe even ended a war.
Maybe. But my war just keeps going.
Edaman, my brother, welcome home. You have nothing to fear. You are now under the protection of the Sundom. My protection. As is your mother, she will not be harmed. You have my word, the law of the sun. Aloy, it seems I see your influence everywhere. You've done so much for the Sundom, and it will always be appreciated. You have my thanks. May you walk in the light.
Appalling. I spent 2 years in the Forbidden West setting this up, and the redhead gets all the credit?
I'm still getting paid, right?
You'll be lucky if I let you live. I couldn't have done this without you. When we meet again, I'll give you a proper thanks. I promise.
C'est là qu'il y a normalement le tam-tam, non? Il est où le tam-tam? Non, il est... Attends. On va chercher le tam-tam. On va chercher le tam-tam. On va chercher. Mais je crois que c'est la journée, il y est pas en fait. Ouais, on va essayer de voir. Hein. Parce que... Ah, je suis loin, c'est la balle tam. Dommage. Bah, let's go.
Leave me alone, girl. Can't you see I'm searching the water?
Okay, what's wrong? Has someone fallen in?
No. Have you seen a girl of about 17 and... I can't even say it.
Are you afraid she jumped to her death?
I don't know. Elida. My only daughter. She's gone.
Who else is searching for her?
I demanded the guards look for her, but I can't put my hope in them. They say girls run off all the time at this age. Not my Elida. I've reached out to her friends, but they say they haven't seen her in weeks. Weeks! How could I not know? But they will look for her. I've searched everywhere, and then I thought maybe she might be... here, in the water. By the sun!
Where did you...
Just last night, in the house. She seemed... better.
Was she ill?
She seemed withdrawn. Sad. So I was pleased when she wanted to go out in the garden. That's the last I saw of her.
Has she done or said anything unusual?
She's been like a different person. She used to be such a happy girl, playing in the dirt with the boys.
What changed?
I don't know. She disagrees with me about everything. Hates the ceasefire. Thinks we never should have fought the war to begin with. It's been a month since I've seen her smile. She spends so much time in her room. I should have paid more attention.
Did something happen during the war that upset her?
The war upset us all. The cruelty, the mad Sun King, the blood on the streets. When Edaman's men fled, they stormed through here. There's a ceasefire now, of course, but Elida broods about it more than ever. It bothers her that our people are so divided.
I'm a good tracker. I could look for her. Where did you last see her?
In our garden. Please, maybe you'll find something I missed.
I'll do my best.
May the sun light your way.
On va faire la quête principale. T'as vu, c'est pas juste posé. T'entends juste le son du jeu, comment il est calme.
Ah, j'ai pas vraiment mis le son.
Ah, t'as pas mis le son, c'est nul.
Ouais, c'est mieux.
Let your guard down.
Comment on fait ça? Non, mais tu vas pas dans l'eau, gros connard. Putain, mais... bugger les passages.
Influenced the palace. Prince Ethan is alive and there are no shadows under the noonday sun. Words to live by.
gonna be light out soon.
It's obvious, but I don't understand why I just can't grab hold of the part and pull.
He just explained that.
I did.
So, the Shattered Hearts made it to the Sundom.
Aloy, we weren't sure we'd see you again.
Oh, Aloy, you should see us in action. We're natural scavengers.
Didn't you just step on a long-leg lens not 2 hours ago?
That wasn't my fault, all right? Otor didn't tell me those things were slippery. How was I to know?
They're still doing this, huh?
Oh, I don't think they'll ever stop.
Ils sont trop
Aw,
choux.
you started to miss us, didn't you?
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? C'est des gens qui le gênent, le monsieur? Ah bah oui, c'est dur d'aller tout droit. Hein. Ah là là. Oh là là. En fait, genre la hitbox dans les villes, parfois les montures, en fait, il y a des murs invisibles pour elles. Et du coup, c'est horrible, elle fait droite-gauche, droite-gauche. Tu vois, toi, tu le sens sur ton joystick qu'il y a un mur invisible, c'est désagréable. On rentre à la maison. Ah, coucou toi, ça va? Au revoir.
I can get out of this.
Oh, un toit qui vole. Il y avait un toit qui volait.
I don't want to go down like this. Praise All Mother. Thank you.
Et merde. Ça l'a sorti dans le jeu.
Made a mess out of this one, didn't they?
Thank you. Now I know the kind of person I want to be. Watching you.
Arrête de foncer dans les murs. Bestiole horrible. Est-ce que j'ai assez de trucs de feu au moins? T'as vu ça? Tu fermes les yeux, tu rouvres, c'est un autre endroit. Mais ça c'est rien, hein. Il y a un endroit dans le jeu où c'est vraiment tout enneigé. Tu vois rien de ce qui est sol, terre, ni rien du tout. Et les mobs ils sont beaucoup plus difficiles. Putain, je ne vois absolument rien. Mais vraiment rien. Oh la vache. Je vois rien avec le brouillard.
Not built for mountain climbing, huh?
donner un petit coup.
That smell. Trees on fire. The embrace. The watchtower's burning, but my sentinels had time to warn the tribe.
Seeker, you've returned.
Where is everyone?
They fell back. Took shelter inside the sacred mountain. But the faithless and their demons pursued.
Can I help you?
No, Seeker. I am broken. It won't be long now.
She wasn't going to give up now. Well, she didn't sell her life cheaply.
Oh merde, ça va pas. Mon Dieu.
I'm not here.
C'est pas une tête, ça aussi. Toi, t'arrêtes de défoncer mon truc là. Calme-toi.
No space. It's devastated. For years, this is made for the world. It can be destroyed in hours. No bird song. Heard the embrace so quiet. So dead. Another battle. Another defeat. The eclipse smashed through.
I think... not sure.
Me? I'd have to leave something else behind. Thunderjaw, all right. The survivors must be holed up in the mountain. If the tunnel collapses, they'll be buried. I'll never reach the hatch.
Braves, to Aloy's side, now!
For Aloy!
For the
Still alive.
May the goddess remember!
Mais what the fuck, je me suis... On reprend.
take hold! Feet on the ground! Back to the tainted earth, demon! Faithless and forsaken! Die! The corruption will not take hold!
Finish them!
We did it! Aloy did it! We only helped. I thought we would die.
I can't spare the weight.
Aloy, your deeds reenact the old stories. Another metal devil struck down upon the slopes.
See,
if you hadn't returned,
the
the
battle
tribe
was
would have
lost
been lost.
until you came.
You saved the tribe. Did what no brave or war chief could do.
I'm glad to see you're all right, Varl. You are all right.
Since the proving. So much death. Is the killing over?
For now, but this was just one battle, Varl. There are more to come.
I see. So long as we have you to fight with us, I suppose we'll make do.
How many survived the attack?
Nearly all the matriarchs, and many families, goddess be praised. But braves, just a few, and most of them are wounded. Never before has an enemy stabbed the heart of our people like this. Even the Karja, in all their red raids, never broke through to the embrace.
Well, this enemy may have broken through, but they never got back out. We made sure of that. Tell me about the attack. What happened?
They struck from the east. Our sentinels saw the killers coming. Said that beside them marched Deathbringers and Corruptors and other machines, driven mad. We took ground, met them with clouds of arrows. Some fell, but they kept coming. Finally, we withdrew to the gates of the Embrace to make our stand. But they were too much for us. Those who survived fell back to the mountain.
So the survivors took shelter in the mountain? By law, only matriarchs are allowed inside.
It was Tirsa who broke the taboo. Ordered the tribe into the mountain for Lansra. Well, she didn't agree. And I don't think anyone heard her over all the screams and shouting.
Tirsa's decisions saved lives. Good for her. Common sense isn't always so common around here. Are your injuries serious?
Bruises pale. Bones heal.
Don't give me a hunting song, Varl. Are you okay?
My body aches, but it's nothing that will keep me from fighting.
I need to go inside the mountain.
And the matriarchs will be eager to see you.
I'm sure, but I didn't come here for them.
Then, what for?
You will see. All Mother be praised. It's the Seeker.
Aloy! Oh, you've returned.
Teb?
But...
I'm glad to see you.
Your injuries. Are they serious?
A gash or two. Nothing I couldn't sew back together with a needle and thread.
Guess being a stitcher came in handy in combat after all, huh?
Yes, I suppose it did.
Aloy, so, you have finally returned.
She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us. Outside, she brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege.
How was this done? By the will of All Mother. Have you returned to speak with the goddess, Aloy?
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit this. Because of her, our tribe teeters upon extinction. What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction. We must stop her. She is a curse made flesh. She will be the end.
Excuse me.
Aloy!
Talk amongst yourselves.
Hold for identiscan. Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Correction. Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed.
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped. So this is Aletheia. This is where I was born.
Where you were made.
So this was it.
Where you were born.
But why? These look like cribs.
The cradles of a cradle facility.
And those things, the multi-servitors, they took care of them.
There was no one else.
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother.
I know.
Today, what I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time, 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 in time.
Horrible. J'ai un enfant, je le noie.
Someday. That's what you always say. We want it now. It's big down there.
Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted.
Except yours. Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
For identiscan.
Wouldn't open for them.
Genetic identity confirmed.
Of course they
Entry
hated it.
authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed. Welcome to the Lyceum, a place of learning.
So, what was this place, exactly?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
Why not?
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Apollo offline.
Hello, child.
You
My
alright,
name
Aloy?
is Samina. Today is a big day.
The child will house knowledge.
There's so
But we might
much
have
for you
achieved
to
had we
learn.
not been
So much promise and possibility.
Maybe there's a way to fix it. But that's not why I came here.
Of course. What's the whole of human knowledge next to the origin of one girl? Continue your search.
I will.
Priority for Dr. Sobek. Please scan message with focus.
That sounds important.
Yes. I suspect we're about to learn a great deal.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature. Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. Oh. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
Identiscan malfunction rectified. The route realigned. Route 1 access unsealed.
This is going to be interesting.
Aloy, forgive! Forgive! The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was Her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try, anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! Up! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be. Nora! Make way for Aloy! That she may forge the path for others to follow.
She will protect us. She is our anointed.
Aloy, how kind of you to spend a moment with me before you depart. There can be no doubt now. You are a blessing made flesh, the will of the goddess incarnate.
It's really not that simple, Tirsa. But I guess it's close enough.
I know the path ahead will be dangerous. To kill a metal devil sounds impossible, but I believe in you.
Thank you. The Nora have suffered terrible losses, Tirsa. What's to become of them now?
That will be for the goddess to decide. Only she knows the future. For the moment, my sister matriarchs and I will see to the wounded. And as I promised, anyone who wishes to join you at Meridian, we will declare seekers. And close to the goddess.
That might be best. If nothing else, it's a defensible position. Tirsa, I want to know Rost's story. Why he was made an outcast. He never told me. Said he took an oath of silence. What did he do?
Oh. Yes, that.
What crime did he commit?
I will tell you if you wish. But it is a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
Of course I want to hear it. Tell me.
Rost never committed any crime. He was an outcast by choice.
What? What do you mean?
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, a band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning. At Mother's Vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
You would know it as the Forsaken Village, near the Karja border. But at the time, many families lived there. Ross was one of them. His mate was killed fighting the Outlanders, and his daughter was among those taken hostage.
His daughter? What was her name?
Alana. She was just 6 years old.
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders? Or rescue the hostages?
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, but every time a Brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed a hostage.
What did they come here to do?
That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to observe them. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days. There were reports of Strange noises. And then, as suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
What happened to Rost's daughter? She was killed?
Rost was one of the braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping his distance. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border, Alana among them. Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats and left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
Why?
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them. They thought themselves safe from our vengeance.
Are you saying that Rost went after them? That he became an exile?
No. Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Then what did he do?
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe. He begged to be made a Death Seeker.
A Death Seeker? What is that?
One who dies to go seeking, and in seeking, brings death to others. The ritual drags the spirit from one's body, releasing it to All Mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on.
I don't understand.
Rost went after the Outlanders, but his spirit never left. It remained here with All Mother. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them. And then he set out in pursuit, not as an exile, but a weapon of vengeance. A barbed arrow shot from a bow, never to return.
But Rost did return.
Yes. A full year later. And terribly wounded. He collapsed at the border of the sacred land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious. In agony. By law, he should have died where he lay. But one of the hunters broke taboo, and reaching across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
A brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very Outlanders that Rost pursued.
So Rost never finished his mission?
To the contrary, he killed all 12. Tracked them to disparate places the world over, he said. Meridian, Ban-Ur, the Claim, Utaru Land, further even, into the Forbidden West. The last he killed nearly got the best of him. Wounded, he stumbled and crawled back to us, hoping to die as close to the sacred land as he could. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border and nursed back to health. That was done to him. Leaving us, the matriarchs, in a difficult position.
Why couldn't you just welcome him back?
Rost had been made a Death Seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe. By law, he should have been driven back out. But we couldn't bring ourselves to do that, so we offered a compromise.
You made...
Yes. We offered to do so, on the condition he never speak to anyone of this exception.
After all he did, all he suffered, to be declared an outcast was his reward.
Rost was overjoyed. He never expected to live another day in the sacred land, let alone the embrace, so close to the goddess. He resolved to spend the rest of his days in solitude, and was happy to do so.
But then you found me, and gave me to him.
Yes. Another compromise. The matriarchs feared you, and would not let you be raised by the tribe. and so we turned to Rost. I knew that he would take care of you, bring you up, teach you to worship All-Mother and respect the ways of the tribe.
He certainly tried anyway. You took a man who'd lost his daughter and made him raise an infant girl? Doesn't that strike you as callous?
I'm inclined to think the course of events has shown the wisdom of our choice. And I'm quite certain that from the moment he laid eyes on you, he saw you as a gift and never a burden.
All right, Tirsa, that's quite a story. It's time for me to move on. I thank you for doing what you could to help me through the years, and for telling me Rost's story.
I wish I could have done more, but I am just one woman.
As am I. No need to sell ourselves short.
Oh, thank you, Aloy. I will pray for you.
Okay, I guess it can't hurt.
My life has been long, but I've never seen anything like that. Tirsa was right. A blessing, not a curse.
The Anointed.
We were so unsure.
Have you seen Anointed? I misread the signs. Forgive!
I told you, Lansra, I'm not your Anointed.
Ta gueule. Putain, elle lui a dit ta gueule.
I will lead a war party to Meridian.
Aloy! We'll go to Meridian, Aloy. I'll bring Mother's spear.
Arana.
Your father is right. You belong here. You both do.
The killers did their worst, but by the will of the goddess, they could not bring.
I saw you go inside and saw you emerge.
Il est toujours malade, lui. Hein.
Aloy, how did you do that?
Now I see it is no wonder that you saved Nicola. You, Aloy, are favored by the goddess.
Aloy, I don't know what to say.
Say that you'll see me at Meridian.
Of course. That much is simple. But the rest...
Complicated. I know. But maybe if I took you into the heart of the mountain...
No. At least, not yet. I don't know. Please don't think less of me, Aloy. But the goddess chose you to see that. Not me.
Right. I'll be on my way then.
I always knew you weren't like other Nora.
Neither are you, Varl. Maybe, if we survive all this, I can show you what I've learned. What I'm learning.
Perhaps. If the goddess so wills it.
See you in Meridian.
Avec leur dieu, leur déesse.
Her anointed will cleanse the land of corruption.
She will protect us. She is our anointed.
Putain, le jour il s'allume comme ça, quoi. Ce serait pratique dans la vraie vie. Alors, est-ce qu'il y a des missions que j'ai pas faites? Ah bon. Ouais, non, ça c'est les armes du pavillon, on s'en fout. Ça on s'en fout si j'ai déjà... Ça on s'en fout. Non, c'est ça le DLC. Ça il faut que je le fasse. Je vais faire ça avant de faire les dernières missions de toute façon. Bon. On va sauvegarder.